Hi beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations and I'm Nova, and today I am taking you guys on a little field trip with me. Technically I'm taking you on a field trip into the past because I went to an LYS, actually my first time going to an LYS, and I'm taking you guys along with me. I took some little videos and I got something while I was there, which I'm super excited to show you. But first, let's travel back in time and take you guys with me.
Because if she had you do today, you'd just see us washing the car.
It's true. We just got done washing the car, which I'm pretty proud of. We just spent like an hour cleaning the car.
And kind of fun.
It was actually enjoyable. If you guys didn't see my last video, yeah, it was my last video. I talked about how we finally got a used but new to us car. And it is a really cute car. I haven't shown it to you guys yet, but it's a, would you say like a lime green?
Yeah,
like a lime green Kia Soul.
With low mileage.
With low mileage. It's 2013. It is so cute. It is literally like the nicest car we've had, which is kind of funny because it's just like not a bougie car, but it's the newest car we've ever owned. But we're very happy about it. We spent today cleaning it. Well, we spent an hour cleaning it. It's so nice out, you guys. You know how on Monday, I think I told you guys it was in the 90s. It is actually 70 right now and it's really windy, so it feels so nice out. Like, me who does not go outside actually enjoyed being outside. Yeah. Okay, anyways, now we're gonna go back in time and I'm gonna show you the LYS. Okay guys, was that not the cutest little shop? It was actually a yarn shop on one side and a fabric shop on the other, and then they had like two different entrances, but you could just like walk between the two different sides. It was so cute though, and it had like a really nice atmosphere. I was actually kind of afraid to go, I'm not gonna lie. I've actually been afraid to go to an LYS because they're usually kind of bougie, and I was afraid that they would be like snooty and mean to me. So I was kind of afraid to go, but actually my hubby saw it. We were driving by it and we were actually on our way to go to the bank to cash the check from scrapping our truck, which I told you guys about on Monday, which by the way, it went really well and we did get the amount that they had quoted us, which is so nice. We were afraid that we wouldn't. We were afraid, you know, they come out and they go through with like a fine pick comb and they look for anything that they could like dock money off of, or at least we figured that was what was what was gonna happen. But we filled it all out online with all the like information of like, oh, it's got rust, it's got this or that, and they did give us what they quoted, so that was phenomenal. But anyway, while we were driving, afterwards we went by this little shop and it was called Park Avenue Yarns. And then also they kind of like call it both, but like also separate. Like I said, there were like two different entrances and two different signs, but it's technically Park Avenue Yarns and Cloth Yard Fabrics. And it's in Friendswood, Texas, by the way, if any of you guys want to go to it. Like I said, super cute exterior, super cute interior. You guys saw all the nice yarn. They had so many yarns I wanted. Of course, they were expensive because they're like hand-dyed yarns and fancy yarns. You know, they're not like a Joann's or a Hobby Lobby type of price range. But what I didn't expect was to get something from there. I was definitely just planning on looking. But there was two different yarns that I ended up getting torn between because my hubby comes over and he's carrying a Noro. And so he's coming over with it and I'm like, is that a Noro? I know that's a Noro. I can tell. Got the tag out of like kind of in the middle of it. It was. I could tell because I've watched Bag O' Day Crochet with her Noros. So I knew. I was like, oh yeah, that's a nice yarn. And he's like, why don't you get it? And I was like, what? But then I saw these other yarns, which I actually did take a clip of, and I will pop that up. But it was the Suzette yarn. It is, pulling the band out of the middle. It is the Dream in Color yarn, which is a Suzette, which is a light sport weight, and the colorway is called Her Charisma. So this is what the ball band looks like. It says Dream in Color. And then there's the details. Her Charisma is the colorway, which is 567. Suzette, it's a light sport weight. Guys, this yarn is 50% silk, 50% merino wool, 370 yards. Taru! You guys, this is the most beautiful yarn. They even caked it up for me in the store, and they have this really fancy yarn winder that's like electronic. Which I took a video of and I will definitely show you guys as well. I'll pop that up. But here is the colors. I'm not filming in my normal setup, so hopefully you guys can see it, but it looks pretty true to color from what I'm seeing on my screen. It is so stunning and I have just been drooling over it. I've had it sitting on my desk so I can see it and I just have been like, I love it. So the thing that I want to ask you guys is, what would you make with this? This is 50% silk, 50% merino wool. I have never had a yarn this fancy. This was $38.97 after tax. So this is an expensive yarn. This is a fancy yarn. And I would have definitely talked myself out of it. We can definitely thank my hubby for me getting this. Because he basically just was like, yeah, you should get either that one or the Noro. And I was like, which one should I get? Which one should I get? We decided on this one because I know I can get Noro online like more readily, like from a lot of different retailers. And I wasn't sure about this one. But after the fact, when we got home, I looked up the yarn place, and guys, they also have an online shopping. So they just have the one location, but they do have at least some of their stuff online. I did see at least one yarn that I knew they had in store because we saw it and it said it was out of stock online. So it may not be a perfect representation of what's in store, but you can shop from this LYS online. Look how pretty. I'm obsessed. So obviously I had to take you guys along when we stopped there. I was like, okay, if we're going, I'm gonna bring the Nomies with me, sticking this back into the middle of the cake with all the info on it. I really am excited to use this. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for yet though. Super excited to see what your guys' thoughts are. So pretty. And then I did take another, I think I took pictures instead of a clip this time. We stopped by a Hobby Lobby. Didn't get anything there, but we did go, we like to walk around Hobby Lobby. I mean, it's like a bookstore. Everybody loves to walk around a bookstore. At least we do. But right inside Hobby Lobby, they had a whole display of crochet kits. And I actually had not seen most of these crochet kits before. They weren't expensive either. They were like $14.95 or something, which is a good price. I don't really buy crochet kits just because for the most part, I really haven't seen crochet kits that I think are worth it to me. I would rather use whatever yarn I want to use, do whatever colors and customizations and whatnot. And like, there's just such nice patterns online. You can usually get a lot better patterns online, or just like come up with your own pattern. But if you do like crochet kits, and sometimes I do like crochet kits, like especially certain themed ones, I want them just because of their theme. They had some really cute ones. Like even I was like a little bit like, do I need one of these? But I didn't get one. But anyway, I will show those to you guys. I've probably been popping them up while I've been talking. But if I haven't, I'll pop them up after. And that's all I've got for you guys today. I just was taking you on a quick little field trip, showing you guys some goodness, some yarny goodness. And I need to get your guys' feedback. I need to know, what would you make with this? Because I have never crocheted with a yarn with a silk content before. So this one is like hand wash only, lay flat to dry. So this will not be something I put in the washing machine, which definitely does play a part in like what I would do with it. But to be fair, things like hats and scarves and gloves aren't really something that get washed that often anyway. Look at this, you guys. It's so colorful. It's so beautiful. Anyway, don't forget to join me Friday, because Friday is the first day of our 13 days of Yarnoween. There's going to be so much going on with that 13 days of Yarnoween, including a giveaway. You guys are going to have the opportunity to win a Halloween giveaway if you join in on the daily like little themes that I'm going to be drawing. I'm going to be drawing, if you haven't seen about it, from a cup or a hat or something. Right now it's a cup, but I might change what it's in. And every day I'm going to draw something, and it will be some sort of Halloween themed thing. And you can make anything that fits that theme, and it can be any pattern. You can make it up. It can be like amigurumi, a hat, a bag, anything, washcloth, whatever you want to make. And if you make something that fits the theme, you can email it to me, and then at the end of the 13 days I'm going to do a video montage of all the things you guys have made for our 13 days. And I'm also going to make something for each of the 13 days, but you're not required to make something for every day of the 13 days. I know that that's a lot. But you'll have, you know, that whole time period that it's going on. So like, you don't got to make it in one day unless you want to, except for, I guess, the last day, day 12's item. I guess you'll have a day to make that item, but everything else you can make it, you know, over the course of it. And then whenever you guys send those things in, you get an entry into the giveaway, and then you will also be featured in the video. So we're going to have some goodness going on. I'm going to do my makeup, you know, do some kind of Halloween looks, things like that. We're going to have a lot of fun. So I will see you guys starting Friday. Super excited. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your week, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye, guys.